So tell me about this location.
It's like a small harbor just outside of Aarhus, and it's a very nice place, very quiet, and there's a small beach in the back of the harbor as well, which is where me and my family often go for walks, and of course in the summertime we also go to the beach here, which is a good place because there's not a lot of people who know this beach. So I'm not going to tell you where it is, but
we're going to keep this as a semi-secret location.
Yeah.
But yes, it is very peaceful. It must be nice for like being creative as well.
For periods where it's extremely busy, then it's so nice to have different places where you could just go and clear your thoughts and get focused on new projects. Yeah.
And we're going to take a little look back at how you started, how you first got interested in lighting, actually, and visuals.
Yeah.
You know, what was there something? Was there a eureka moment? Did something happen, or you know, how did?
I mean, I actually think that the first time I got interested in lighting was actually on a vacation with my family. I think I was 11 or something, and we were in Italy at a camping site where there was some entertainment in the night, and I think that was the first time I saw like a moving light, and I was like, that's so cool. I want to know more about that. And at that time I also started buying some small effects, doing some small disco gigs for my friends and family. And then at a later stage I got to be a part of like a larger mobile discotheque and being the lighting operator for them for some years. After school, I started off doing a lot of freelance work for rental companies and starting to get a network and just a lot of experience.
In 2016 you founded Create This, which is your design studio.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about how that came together and what your plans were and are?
I started it with the idea that I wanted to do a lighting design studio where it was the name of the company that was the important part, not me as a person. It basically could be me or another lighting designer within the company who was doing the designs. So the initial idea was that branding it as a company and not just me.
Obviously by that time you've been working a lot on the music side, the music and events side of things.
Yeah.
But I understand that with Create This you're also quite interested in doing architectural lighting.
Yeah. I mean, basically when people ask what we want to do, what we want to do in the company, I say we want to do anything with lighting, anything with dynamic lighting. So yeah, we do of course touring, music touring, and we do architectural productions as well. It could be installs, it could be events, and yeah, a lot of things like that. Yeah.
Is there a favourite building that you've lit?
We recently lit, which will be the highest building in Denmark, I think. Well, a residential building in Denmark. We've done some lighting of that while it was under construction. So
and where is that?
It's actually here in Aarhus.
Oh, really?
By the harbour, yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So that was really interesting. That was 146 meters. So that was quite a task to make that lit properly. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But that sounds like a fun project.
Absolutely. So, very fun. We've lit it up to during the whole Support Ukraine period, where we lit it in Ukraine colors and.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Exactly.
This summer you designed no less than 9 summer tours. I mean, that's a huge amount of work, even for somebody as busy and as multitasking as you. How did you manage to deal with all that work?
I mean, I had a very good team of operators who did an amazing job, and of course I did the design part and the whole production rehearsal and programming the lights, and then afterwards I sent the tours on tour and got some of these operators to do some of the shows.
And I understand you also tried to do as many of each of them as was physically possible.
Yeah, I normally don't like to send a production on tour and then just leave it. I like to, if I'm not able to do all the shows, I like to visit and do some of the shows on the tour, at least to get a feeling of how it's going, how is the production working, how is the lighting design working, and how is the client feeling about the production and the lighting design. So yeah, I've been part of all 9 tours during the summer. Yeah.
That's amazing. Do you have a favourite show or event that you've designed or lit? I'm sure they're all special in their own way, but if you had to pick out one.
Maybe the first really big tour we did with Nephew in 2018 was that was something special, of course, because that was the first real big production that we did.
First create this.
Yeah.
Looking back over your career, are there a couple of highlights that you could share with us? I mean, there must have been 1 or 2 moments in a sort of a bizarre venue or location or something a bit crazy.
At one time I was with the band where we were visiting soldiers. I mean, in Afghanistan. We were down there and entertaining them for a week, and that was a huge experience. I mean,
absolutely. So presumably you went to an army base.
Yes, exactly.
In Afghanistan. And which band was that with?
That was with a Danish U2 copy band.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you most love about your work and about the industry?
About my work, I love the whole process of starting up a project. I mean, from the design process to starting in rehearsals and building a show together with the music and with the lights. I mean, I really enjoy the process of creating a show.
What's great about living and working in Denmark?
Well, look at it. I don't know.
It's very nice.
It is. I think we have a very professional industry in Denmark. I think we have some great equipment and some great rental companies, and we have some great technicians that are really on top level of our business, and that's of course a great. That's great to be part of. And of course the fact that it's a very small country, so I mean, when we say we have long travel days, we really don't, so there's not a lot of travel, and that's nice. Yeah.
Any spare time hobbies or interests?
Well, if you ask my girlfriend, she would say no. There's no spare time. Of course, family and friends. I love to be with them when I have time off, and then I recently also started, trying to fly drones as well. It's
not as easy as it looks,
no,
is it?
No, it's not. But it's a good way of, I think, relaxing. I mean, in a way, because you have to be focused on that and have to forget everything else. And then I bring it in my car, so when touring I have some spare time off. I could do, flying an hour or 2, going from one place to another. So I enjoy that a lot, yeah.